Okay, let's go. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. And it's voiced.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
What if I want the end of the world? Oh god, wait. Oh yeah, I've heard the choices in this game are a little bit daunting. Oh my god, that's so many. Okay, hold on. The end... I need to move this to the side. The end of the world, what are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kinda... Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you ever considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? That's literally what I said. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Okay, thanks for telling me that. Sweet, I've always wanted to offer more narco viva la revolution. Gotta pick it now, yeah. Oh god. Now I have to pick it because I said it, huh? Have you ever considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
I beg to differ. I know people that don't want the world to end.
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
I don't know. Shall we find out? The end of the world, what are you talking about? Oh, okay. Oh, these are just, they're just explore as in their questions. I get it. So when there's explore, it's just like questions that get answered. And I guess these ones are the ones that actually move on. Okay.
I'm talking about the
ask
end
about the world.
Everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Look, depending on the perspective, no more people is actually a good thing. I'm not one of those who believe that, but some people would be pretty happy with there being no people. But how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world? That's a good question.
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
You're all counting on you. God damn it. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Maybe I'm here to save her, not to kill her. Have you ever considered that maybe she's only going to end the world because she's locked up? That's a good one, right? That's pretty reasonable.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Okay.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
I mean, but she's only ending the world if she leaves the cabin. So if we marry her and live in the cabin, then she doesn't leave the cabin. Oh man. Killing princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it?
Are you a monarchist?
What?
Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Oh man, I would have a run day with this type of opinion. This is like... For every one princess, there are 100 seamstresses. seamstresses. That means one seamstress is worth 1/100th of a princess. So no, technically speaking, it is better to kill a seamstress than a princess. Now the problem is, right, if you assume that monarchs are all corrupt and that they are nothing but just stealers of money, then yeah, sure, then royalty is pretty bad. But I mean, how different is that from current politics, right? Politicians nowadays are also corrupt and they just steal money, so it's not like that any different. Can someone else do it?
Oh, if only that were the case. But I don't make the rules.
Yeah, who chose me to do this? Why do I have to do the
I
slaying?
have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far. But unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
Okay. Forget it, I'm not doing this. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? If I ask this, I bet the answer is gonna be, yeah, the reward is you not dying.
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Oh, I do actually get a reward. What's the prize?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you.
Oh god.
And whatever you think it might be,
Is it
I
death?
promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
I'm still like a little bit weirded out by the fact that the mouse, the cursor, is a monster finger. Look, I'll go into combat, I'll talk to her, and if she... Wait, look. I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's... You know what, let me click this one. Forget it, I'm not doing
Are
this.
you serious? No, you have to do it.
It's the last explorer, so I might as well click on it. Okay. I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. Okay, fine, I'll go to the cabin. Okay, I'm sold. Let's go with the first one.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed.
I mean, it's fine. We're all gonna die one day anyway, so who cares?
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay. Proceed into the cabin. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely
there's a knife there.
bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Very convenient blade.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Why couldn't the person that left the blade here kill her? Why does it have to be me? Someone came to this house, left the blade, and left. Why couldn't they kill the princess? Why does I have to do it? Explore, take the blade. Sure.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Oh, my cursor changed to a
Door
hand
to the
with a
basement
blade.
creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
That is an opinion.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Oh, that is, I did not expect From the images I saw, it was gonna be a sadder voice. This is a commanding voice.
She sounds dangerous.
Yeah.
It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Yeah.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi! Just checking you on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. I think I'm here to kill you. Just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Okay, that is different from what I saw. I already made changes. I saw that she was supposed to be crying in the first run. She's already annoyed at me. What? No way. Why would you even think that? Because oh, is it because I picked up the blade? Oh, probably because I picked up the blade. That's probably what happened. Because my cursor has the blade on the hand. So I like have it. Oh god. Why do you even think that? If I say this, she's probably gonna say because I have the blade in my hand. Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. I'm just here to talk. Let's go with that.
Then why did you bring a knife with you?
Yeah.
How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Fine.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Baby. Yeah, it's pretty awkward. A relationship. Are you coming on to me? How about I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? You know what? What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness.
Oh god, you're a
or
bitch.
Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
You are different from what I expected.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
This is not what I expected. I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. You know why I'm here to kill you. I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. Let's go with that.
Don't just tell her that.
What do you mean? I mean, she's gonna destroy the world, and she already knows she's gonna destroy the world. Oh god.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
That is a crazy eye.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall?
I don't
Have
know.
they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No, you tell me. Oh, that is deflect. What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
Princess hesitates before responding.
Hesitation means she's sinking.
She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Yeah, I also agree.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful.
Is she one of those characters that never lies? Because, like, she never lies, but she only says, like, half-truths. That's why she's not answering.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
Oh wait, I think I know what this is. Was the explore at the start a personality test? And depending on what you which ones you chose, it would like decide the type of personality the princess is gonna have in response. And because I picked everyone, the game is like, oh, so you're the type of guy that questions everything. Here's a logical person then to deal with.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
I don't trust either of you.
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
A relationship, or you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? How long have you been down here? I mean, she's already said it, but I might as well ask.
Too long.
Okay then, that was short. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't...
Are you gonna tell me to use the knife to break the lock?
Well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Oh, I know what you're gonna do.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
Or what? Cut off her arm?
She is. I'm sure of it.
I kind of want to ask this one, but I'm afraid of what's gonna happen. Because now that I think that the game is actually considering, like, taking notes of what I'm choosing, I feel like if I pick this, it's gonna F me up. But since this is the first playthrough, I want to pick it because I wanna just pick everything.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
I guess we have the relationship of strangers. Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Slay the princess. I'm getting you out of here. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. I could just do the title of the game and slay her. Just game over immediately. Oh, man. I honestly don't trust. I mean, I know what she is already because I spoiled myself. But, like, realistically, I don't trust either of them. She's very condescending and very bitchy, which makes me not have any pity for her. At the same time, I don't really like how the narrator is kind of hiding a lot of information and just going like, you must do it, do it, do it. Don't ask questions, just do it. So I probably would pick this realistically, but can I save? Oh, I can. This, yeah, it is this type of, it is this system. It is kind of pitiful to pick this. Realistically, I would choose this.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Okay, it's making me have to choose again. I'll be honest, that threat makes me want to stab you. I did not expect you to have this personality right off the bat. I thought I would encounter this personality later on, after I've already done some runs. Not right on the first one. So this kind of caught me off guard. Look, I made a decision. We're going to keep this decision.
I think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
No, we're sticking to the plan, locking her down here. Well, that's a relief. I was afraid I'd already committed to not slaying her. Look, we're sticking to the plan.
Death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Oh man, that table is gonna hold a giant.
Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
Oh god, that is creepy.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
Oh god.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
Oh god.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Look, lady. I don't want to kill her. Kill you. Threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience. So all of that was just an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent or harmless. You're not even a princess. You're a monster. Ignore her and go to sleep.
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it.
She doesn't
You put the princess's
exist.
threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up
She
against
can't
her.
hurt me.
You jolt awake in
Oh,
the middle of
God.
the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the
Oh, no.
basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shut.
Please don't have a jump scare.
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful
Motherfucker.
basement.
Thanks for helping me get... Wait, what do you mean thanks for helping me? What did I do?
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you.
Oh
can't
god,
I?
she did say she would pick me apart.
She steps closer,
Oh god.
one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Look, lady, I just didn't want to kill you, but you were not very cooperative.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
Gills. Am I a monster?
What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Like what, dying?
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2, The Nightmare. Chapter 2. But I died.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I'm having a feeling of deja vu right now.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end.
So you don't just restart, you just move on to the next chapter. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Oh, but the narrator doesn't know.
If he
Okay.
doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Shh! What if he hears us?
Voice of the
That's a
paranoid.
very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit! I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
Oh, what a good game. This is more than deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened.
We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer.
Let me just do something here first. Oh, is it already at max? It's already at max. I feel like I'm not hearing too well. Or is this... Maybe I have this... No. What chapter are you on? Second one. I just finished the first one. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Yeah, but what game? Huh? What name? Nightmare? Oh, I think I understand. Oh, I think I know what this is, type of story this is. Oh, because of visual novel, multiple choices. That means the first chapter can lead to a different chapter. Oh god, this is gonna be a lot of playthroughs, huh? Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
True.
We couldn't trust either of you, and as far as I'm concerned, we still can't. All we did was lock her away. And how'd that work out for you?
She turned into a ghost and,
No
very
comment.
no comment.
Well then, congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And your solution is to send us back in there. Do you want us to slay the princess, or do you want
Looking
the
for the
princess
stretch and
to
the height
slay
rate.
us? Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, and the other doesn't. Anyways, I believe your other question was something along the lines of, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
I mean, we're just repeating.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started. Sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were plenty of consequences. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us stop working. And that's only scratching the surface. If what you said is true, it begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or have you found yourself in another world altogether? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
I mean, but it doesn't change the fact that we went back in time.
If she brought an end to everything and everyone, how are we supposed to stop her? What do you want from us? I want you to succeed. You'll find a way. You're the only one who can.
Let's talk about this
Just
princess.
be quick about it.
Just being around her in the end shut down all of my organs. What the hell am I supposed to do about that? To quote you from last time around, she's just a princess. How can you possibly justify saying that? She's clearly something far, far worse.
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Who locked her in that basement? Yeah, why did you guys lock her up in the first place? You should have just killed her.
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
This is why I can't trust you, narrator. Exactly, if they locked her up, why couldn't they slay her?
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
Oh yeah, I'm special,
You're the
boy.
only person capable
I'm the
of
special
doing this.
one.
Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are. You can't just goad us into doing something by calling us special. It's manipulative. Why are you trying to manipulate us? I don't know, I kinda like being special.
I kind of like being special.
Okay, fine. Maybe you can goad him into doing something, but he's not even the one who makes the decisions here. I'm not goading you into doing anything. You already know the princess is dangerous. All I'm trying to say is that you have to be the one to deal with her. I know it doesn't seem fair, but that's just the way it
Hey there,
is.
Zero. Welcome, welcome. How's
And
it
for what
going?
it's worth, I know you have it in you to finish the job. We don't. You saw what happened to us last time. We need to leave.
Oh, can we leave? You're being cagey. What are you telling me? Oh my god, stop.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. If you want us to stand a chance against her, we need to be armed with information. What is she really capable of? How are we supposed to stop her? Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word.
I mean, it doesn't sound like you're hiding something. You are hiding something.
He isn't telling us everything he knows because he doesn't trust us, which means that we can't trust him. Stop talking yourself in neurotic circles and just get to the cabin.
Just do your job, man.
Do you see the way he keeps pushing us? We have to get out of here.
Can we actually just leave?
just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
Oh my god. Oh, that's
Right.
all.
Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Okay. Proceed, turn around and leave. I think, should I just follow the paranoid voice and be like, you know what? I'm out. Clearly. She thanked us for getting her out. So going in allows her to leave. So we just have to go away and not open the door.
This is good. I was worried you might fall for his shit again, but this is good. Whatever answers there are to be found, they aren't here, and they definitely aren't there. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Somewhere not here. Okay, fine, you're persistent. I'll go and slay the princess. Ugh. Okay, fine, I'll go to talk to princess. Maybe I'll slay her. Maybe I won't. I guess we'll see. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope, the only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. Like I said, I'm pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn. All the thing I know matters is I'm not going to be here.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange. It looks like this path
Oh
also
god.
leads to the cabin.
Are we
Convenient.
trapped?
Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Oh no. We are trapped. Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't
Shut
you?
up, narrator.
It's remarkably selfish.
You
if
can't
are.
tell me what to
I've
do.
already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Look, last time no one died. We're still here, so clearly it's not forever.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. Everything is getting...
Oh no. Is she out already?
What's going on? Where are we? It's finally happened, hasn't it? We finally cracked.
What? We finally cracked. The world around you is unwound. It's physical matter replaced by texture nothingness. It is quiet. There's a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulation pulse louder, as something other comes close. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. Embrace the thought constricting you. This is a nightmare. Wake up. It's not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait. No, not 4 yet. 4, 5.